Hi, my name is Mike McLaughlin. I'm Executive Vice President of Retirement Products at Ash Brokerage.
Hello and welcome back to Winning Strategies. As we move further down the fiduciary world, it's really important to continue to differentiate ourselves from the rest of the competition. As of June 9th, everybody is a fiduciary when you're talking about qualified monies. Just like in a marathon, you try to gap people, you want to gap your competition in terms of the products and services that you're delivering. I think what's really important is to understand some demographic shifts that are happening in the United States that you can take advantage of if you plan properly here in the fourth quarter for 2008. First of all, the savings rate in the United States continues to dwindle. It's at historical lows around 5%. The result of that is that the average trailing baby boomer, which is between 50 and 59 years old, has only saved $130,100. At the same time, that needs to last somewhere in the neighborhood of $700,000 for a typical life expectancy according to a Merrill Lynch study. Second thing is that we continue to have a misuse of Social Security. Today, only 2% of men take Social Security at age 70 when it's maximized, and only 4% of women. We really have to figure out how we can help bridge the gap between early retirement and full retirement, and then ultimately to age 70 when we really maximize Social Security, not only for our recipients, but also for their beneficiaries. No one can argue that the shift from defined benefit plan to defined contribution plan like a 401k continues to happen. We're likely to see that all the time. I travel around and talk with plan sponsors, go into their offices. There's a litany of materials about different bond returns, different asset allocation tests, and risk tolerance tests. But when I ask those plan sponsors about how is your employee going to turn this asset into income, I usually get a blank stare. This is where I think that we can really be beneficial to a lot of Americans in helping them turn those assets into income. And finally, longevity continues to be one of the biggest risks and one of the biggest unknowns. Whether it's taxes, whether it's income, whether it's health care, or whether it's long-term care, all of those issues are affected by longevity. We must plan to take longevity off the table, or most Americans will have a very poor retirement. So your winning strategy today is to take a look at the changing demographics in the United States. Look to see how your practice can take advantage of those by helping Americans have a more secure retirement through better savings, more secure income, and taking longevity off the table.